Let's start with these two Italian words, ci and ne. I heard so many Italian learners saying, I will never understand how to use these two words, ci e ne. They're too complicated. Allora, indovina un po'. Well, guess what? You can and you will learn them today here with me on the Italian Grammar Mediesi podcast. Iniziamo! Ciao e bentornati o benvenuti. Sono Margherita, the host of Italian Grammar Mediesi podcast and creator of Italian Matters. In this episode, we'll dive into the meaning and uses of ci and ne, two sometimes or maybe a lot of times confusing words for Italian learners. As always, download this episode's free guide at italianmatters.com/5 and take the autograded quiz. In the quiz, there are 5 questions on this topic and you will get an instant score. Bene, ora iniziamo. First, remember this. Ci e ne are called particelle, particles in English, and are always placed right before the verb. They're always placed right before the verb. Perfetto, ora vediamo ci. Let's see ci. We have 2 general rules for this particle. First one, the general rule is that it means there. And the second general rule is that it's used to replace certain prepositional words or phrases. So, the first rule, ci has the meaning of there, to express location, so that we don't have to repeat the place we are talking about. For example, vai al parco? Are you going to the park? Sì, ci vado. Yes, I go there. So as you can see in the response to the question, I don't repeat the word park, parco, but I use ci instead. Sì, ci vado. And this ci is used in place of park. Vai al parco? Are you going to the park? Sì, ci vado. Yes, I go there. The second use of ci, as I said, is to replace certain prepositional words or phrases. We have 4 main prepositions that can be found and replaced by ci. A, con, in, su. Let's see some examples. Chi pensa al gatto? Who thinks about the cat? Ci penso io. I think about it. So in the question we have al gatto. So here in the answer ci penso io, ci is used in place of al gatto. Another example. Chi va con Ilaria? Who goes with Ilaria? Ci vado io. I will go. Again, we are not repeating con Ilaria in the response. Rather, we are using ci in place of con Ilaria. We have a preposition con, the word Ilaria, chi va con Ilaria, and in the response we have ci vado io, and ci is used in place of con Ilaria. Here is another example. Credi in Dio? Do you believe in God? Sì, ci credo. Yes, I believe in him. So you might see that in the question we had in Dio. We have a preposition in and the word Dio, right? Credi in Dio. And in the answer we have sì, ci credo. The ci here is used in place of in Dio. So as I said, remember these 4 prepositions. A, con, in, su. When they are followed by a word or even a longer phrase, they can be substituted with ci. Now, these were the 2 general uses of ci. There are also 2 more uses. Ci is used in response to a question with the verb avere. In this case, in the response, ci becomes c'è. For example, scusi, ha €1? Pardon me, Do you have a euro? Sì, ce l'ho. So the ci here became c'è. Sì, ce l'ho. And it substitutes the word euro, euro. Then another more specific use of ci is with some verbs like volerci, metterci, crederci, pensarci, avercela. For example, ci vuole un'ora per andare a Milano. Ci vuole, right? From volerci. Remember, the ci is going before the verb. It takes 1 hour to go to Milan. Ci vuole un'ora per andare a Milano. Bene, ora passiamo a ne. Let's get to ne now. We also have 2 general rules for the use of ne. First, ne is used to replace phrases expressing quantity. And second, ne is used to replace words or phrases that are introduced by da and di. Okay, let's see the first general rule. Ne is used to express quantity, whether positive, so 1, 2, 4, or negative, so 0, like there is nothing, or nobody. For example, vuoi le mele? Do you want the apples? Sì, ne prendo 2. Yes, I'll take 2. So in ne prendo 2, the ne substitutes the mele from the question vuoi le mele. And the quantity here that you can see is 2. Here is another example. Conosci un buon ristorante a Milano? Do you know a good restaurant in Milan? No. Non ne conosco nessuno. No, I don't know any. So here the quantity is 0, like I don't know any good restaurant. But we are still using ne, so whether the quantity is positive or negative, you are using ne. No, non ne conosco nessuno. Meaning, no, I don't know any good restaurant. And to be more specific here, in Italian we say that when ne is used to express quantity, it takes the name of pronome partitivo, partitive pronoun. And then the second rule that I said earlier is that ne is also used in place of words or phrases that start with di or da. For example, hanno parlato del matrimonio? Did they talk about the wedding? Sì, ne hanno parlato. Yes, they talked about it. So in the question we had del matrimonio, right? The preposition di, which becomes del because it goes together with the article that comes before matrimonio. So del matrimonio, we substitute that in the response with ne. Sì, ne hanno parlato, meaning that yes, they talked about it. Yes, they talked about the wedding. Here is another example. Sono arrivata in banca alle 10 e ne sono uscita alle 11. I arrived at the bank at 10 and I got out at 11. So, e ne sono uscita alle 11 and I got out, parentheses, of the bank, from the bank, at 11. So the ne here substitutes dalla banca. I got out of the bank, from the bank, at 11. Okay, let me repeat this. Sono arrivata in banca alle 10. I arrived at the bank at 10. E ne sono uscita alle 11. Can you see how the ne means I got out of the bank, from the bank at 11? Ne. And now there is one more use of ne, which is more specific, with verbs like andarsene, fregarsene, starsene. For example, non me ne frega niente. As you can see, the ne is placed right before the verb frega, and this means I don't care at all. Bene, ora facciamo un riassunto. Let's recap now. Ci and ne are called particles and are always placed right before the verb. Ci has 2 main general uses. It means there and it's also used to replace certain prepositional words or phrases introduced by a, con, in, su. Ne has also two main general uses. First, is used to replace phrases or words expressing quantity, whether it is 0 like nothing, nobody, or 1, 2, etc. And two, ne is used to replace words or phrases that are introduced by da and di. I hope this simplified explanation helps you get some clarity on ci and ne in Italian. I have 2 action steps for you. First, download the guide at italianmatters.com/5. This guide summarizes what we talked about today in just one printable page. Second, take the quiz on this topic at the same link and let me know your score by sending me a message on Instagram. And if you have more questions about this topic, please do send them, message me and let me know. I'm here to make Italian grammar easy for you. Questo è tutto per questo episodio. Ci vediamo giovedì prossimo, ancora qui, con un altro episodio di Italian Grammar Made Easy. Grazie amici, ciao e buon fine settimana. Ciao!